do that too. We talk. I'm always like, what are you doing? Yeah.
But the track, the lyric, and I don't want to mess with lyrics. It used to say, I used to dream about the day I make a lot of money just to change up, you know, talking about your makeup. Were you really, where did that lyric come from within you and in your experiences? And what do you feel about that lyric nowadays? Or what do you feel about that mindset today?
To go in deeper, thank you. I never got to talk about a physical condition I had, which was severe scoliosis.
Right.
And that is the every reason why I focus on the way I walk, the way I move, what I eat, my whole life is based around that. And I've had moments where somebody told me, oh, you might get hurt between your career because of this, and you know, that's not our fault, that's your fault. And that made me feel like, oh, am I not supposed to do this? Am I not supposed to even dream about anything because I might have a condition.
A physical condition. Something way out of your control.
And that is the reason why fashion has been what it is to me, because I studied fashion so I could cover that up and hide that. But I realized that is what made me stronger. I danced 20 times, 200, 2,000 times harder, and that is why I'm here today. And that line, it goes past beyond just makeup and making money. It's about having those moments, being okay with them, but now finding positivity and truth, and wanting to go past the materialistic parts, and just, I don't know, I'm so glad that we got to go into it this deep, and I'm finding the words to say, but, and it's also scary to open up, but you guys are giving me courage.
That's why I think this is a perfect time for that.
Thank you.
We're literally like, you guys with your yasses, yes, exactly. It's just amazing.
But, we love you for who you are! That verse also says that beauty is on the inside and the strength you find.
Exactly. And, you know, I love that you're talking about that. I think fans knew about scoliosis, the scoliosis thing for a bit. I read the Refinery 29 interview.
Thank you. She's here today.
Natalie Moran. Yes, and I saw a lot of amazing discussion actually about it. So I'm happy you're talking about. You're feeling good about it. It's our bodies. It's something that we can work on
and find to make us better. It's not gonna be. I hope whatever it is you feel like is stopping you, it's only gonna make you go further. So keep pushing through.
And my other favorite lyric on the track is, I want to stay on this one for a moment, is about you would flip through the magazine pages and not see anyone that looks like you. And I think this track is just, I mean, I look at this crowd and I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but I see a lot of like really beautiful diversity and lots of different people. And personally, I think a lot of people would have connected with that, me as well, like just kind of flipping through this and seeing like, oh, that I remember having that moment, not being able to see, and I remember the moment when I did see myself in a TV show, in a magazine, whatever it might be. So I'm curious about that lyric a bit more too.
I wrote that because representation is absolutely such a thing I want to consistently talk about, and that it's so important to be able to find someone you can identify with through the media, and it goes beyond just being Asian American as well. It's for every woman, man, girl, and boy to listen and not just look, but listen with your heart and listen to that story instead of looking at that magazine cover. And I just hope that it inspires and contributes so that everybody may open up and get more opportunities, equal opportunities.
snap if you're cool. I think we agree.
Oh, thank you. You got the perfect question and answer out so that I can share it with you guys. Thank you, Jeff.
It's your lyrics.
Thank you.
I'm just thinking of
Jeanette, I love you. You're in here.
Jeanette, we love you.
Jeanette, we love you.
Shout out to
Jeanette August.
for that. One of my favorite moments of the show was you said how music helps you find the smile in yourself. Are you smiling?
Yes,
Smiling more these days?
Way more these days. Absolutely. I think I live for touring. I live for seeing you guys.
Come back.
I love you guys. Writing and then production is one thing, but to sing it live and in front of you and be with you is what's making me happy, and it's also inspiring me to write more. To be honest, I was a little afraid. I was like, I should be working on the next thing. And then I realized I don't even need to think about it because being with you here, seeing you, I wish it was every day, but it's like every other day. It inspires me. And I'm already getting my notebook and pen out and thinking about what it is I want to write next. Thanks to you.
And you're really good at social media. Like, you're really good at checking it out. You guys all follow her, right? Tiffany? It's the biggest cheer of the night.
Thank you.
Very, very good. I know you have mixed feelings sometimes about your
Yes, I do.
social media, but you're very good at it.
We will protect you.
Thank you.
He said we will protect you.
I know, that's why I was just like, then I'm gonna do. No, because you will protect me, I will be more responsible and I will only be stronger for you.
Amazing. You talked a bit about how Runaway, which is again one of my favorite tracks on the EP. It talks about this fantasy fairy tale land idea. I was so lucky. I don't even know if you know this. I was so lucky to hear that track.
You've been here since the beginning.
I heard that a while ago, but I remember thinking, oh dang, this is a cool song, you know. And I really, Babyface, obviously a legend. Can you talk a bit about the journey of that song and how it got to be placed on this EP, made perfect for this moment?
Oh, thank you. I had been going to acting school in the morning every day and then finishing up. This was back in September of 2017. So I had been going to school in the mornings and then going to Babyface's studio almost every day after school.
Just a casual.
I know.
Not even
I can't believe it's
flex.
real. I had been such a fan of the Rascals. Christopher Riddick Times, I love you. I never said that, but I love you. But he and I had been talking about what it is I want to talk about, and what it is I want to say, and what inspires me. And I'm so glad that I got to take the time, and also other incredible collaborators, Antonio Dixon, and then came Kenny, and they gave me hope. They also gave me like an assignment. They're like, the best albums of all time have 10 songs.
Hey.
What would your album consist of, past or present, with songs? And I chose all the songs that were very, very much that whisked me away on a fairy tale fantasy. Everything from Mariah Carey to Whitney Houston to Madonna. Clearly a Babyface fan. And since we got to take the time and see me and see inside of me, I realized I run away for love. I ran
Relatable.
away.
Raise your hand. Whoop if it's relatable, yeah.
And I did that when I was 15 to Korea because I loved and believed in what it is I wanted to do with music. And here I am again, running away. Not really running away.
Oh, you're here.
I'm here. I'm home.
You got a sold out out show. I'd say you're hardly running away.
And it's very much, I'm so glad that I got to craft with some of the most incredible master craftsmen of creating a fairy tale love song. And I thank them for the guidance and teaching me and guiding me to find exactly what it is I want to say, so that, because you know that song, Jeff knows, I didn't get to share it, but that was one of the earliest songs on this EP that I created. And that really drove it into me realizing, oh, I want this to be about the whole journey of passion, pleasure, and pain.
That brings me.
Somebody's clapping. Oh, sorry, thank you, guys.
That leads us right into Lips and Lips.
Yes.
The title track. You premiered that on Los Angeles radio, which was amazing, I'm sure. I mean, I'm telling you it's amazing, but I'm sure
Thank
you
you.
can tell us that it was amazing, just as an experience as a California native.
Oh, I grew up listening to Top 9 at 9, and slowly but surely, I'm getting these opportunities because of you, and I want to thank you.
Yes.
And no, I'm so thankful because that's probably, no, that is why. Sorry, back, I'm like, no, let me be that on stage. But that's the message of freedom. I don't want to let you down, and I want you to know that those moments are created by you, and I'm only gonna work harder. So thank you. That's what reminded me at that moment and hit me while I was screaming and running around. I was like, I mean, thank you to my incredible team and everybody and the creatives around, but I see, I look, I hear everything you guys do. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for that.
Yeah, speaking of radio, has everyone voted for iHeartRadio? I want to see Tiffany Young take the win. It'd be incredible. It really would. And I can only imagine how many young people are could see you winning that award and seeing themselves. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing amount of nominees and everything, but I truly do think that would speak volumes.
Everyone's a queen. And that was also another, I think it's incredible. I can't believe I'm nominated, and that I'm nominated with some incredible women who share similar stories.
Yes,
shout
out to Normani.
Shout out to those beautiful women who are nominated. I can't believe I'm nominated, and I am so excited that together, that our unity and togetherness leads us to nominees for Breakout Solo. And also, I mean, I love you guys, but the fact that everybody who loves K-pop is coming together. It's insane. It's beautiful, and I hope this happens for everyone. That you consistently love and empower one another. Because I support all the fabulous ladies in music and men, but coming from Girls' Generation, I am just so excited that this is all happening. Gigi forever.
We see the light sticks.
I know. They're beautiful.
But Lips on Lips, it's an important song. It's the single.
It is.
So I have a really important question to ask you.
Yes.
What's been your best kiss?
Sorry that I had to go. No. My best kiss. I know I said I don't kiss and tell when I was on ET, but I'm with you guys, so let me.
it's family, right? Turn off the cameras.
I remember. Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying to think.
I threw you on the spot. She did not know any of these questions, guys.
No, I
Like,
didn't.
You know, there's no
And it's
like
great.
prep or anything. I'm not hired.
Is this okay? My favorite kiss that I can remember right now would be a goodbye kiss. Because it's so bittersweet. It's so grown up. Because whatever's meant to be is meant to be. And that I am a woman enough to talk about that it was bittersweet.
Dang.
Yeah. I didn't know I'd be that honest too, shit.
Wow. I was waiting for you to kind of swerve past that one, but that's a good answer.
Here we go. All about the truth, I guess.
Are you a good kisser? Do you get...
I mean, I wrote a song about lips on lips.
Hey! There you go. And that's all we'll say about that.
And that's the tea. I can't believe you're getting this out of me. We aren't even drinking cocktails. We're not even taking any shots.
Because you love your vodka. We know.
We know.
We saw the interviews. You ended the show basically with Born Again.
Yes.
To me, Born Again, when I heard that track, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like this, she's got it. She's figured it out. It is this, the rebirth, the resurgence, but I felt like for the first time I felt like that was your most honest moment to date. You had been growing towards it, but it was a leap forward in that way. Why end the show with Born Again, mixing with freedom in that way, but talk a bit more about why that track is important to you, but also why end the show on that moment.
Triumph over pain!
Born Again
Okay, hold on.
was written in late December after I had to talk about personal issues about my dad and family. And I think I'm so glad that I'm in a place where I want to open up. But it also highlights the fact that I thought that I couldn't say or I couldn't talk about it. And that culturally, I'm just thinking that you're not allowed to talk about it. And I know opening up to that story is gonna open anybody else up to go, oh, I'm gonna go past that. I'm going to find love and I'm going to feel it again. And that led me to write Born Again. I think it's so important that whatever it is you're going through, you're not alone.
You're not alone!
And neither are you. You are not alone. And that it's a part of me that I needed to share for others to understand and see why it's not just, oh, 안녕하세요, it's not. And that there's so much strength and beauty and unity and support behind what it is I was going through that my bandmates helped me through. And I hope that it inspires everybody. And that song was for that moment, for thinking about all the people who told me that is not you. Don't let situations and moments or don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to feel like don't be afraid to think that you can give up at times, because those times you let go and just surrender, it opens up new moments and it opens up so many other beautiful human beings to be there for you. And that's what Born Again is.
Yes. Love that. Give it up one more time.
And to end it on that song for this show is because it is the rebirth of me. It is the rebirth of us. It is a beautiful time in the world.
Yes.
Just find it. I promise it is. and that is why I wanted to end with that song.
Tiffany, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's actually also is the end of our Q&A.
Thank you.
I would like
Thank you so
everyone,
much.
as we wrap up the show entirely, can you even just sing us a little something just to say goodbye to us all? And, lots of requests. I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay, wait, what is it? No. Wait, try, come on. Wait, I'm gonna, right there, yes, you. Into the Okay, I sing a different part, but I think I should just be singing different parts that speak to me of the day. Okay. Thank you, I need you. You know I need you. What comes to mind is 이렇게 까만 밤 홀로 느끼는 그대의 부드러운 숨결이 이 순간 따스하게 감겨오는 모든 나의 떨림 전환해 So beautiful. 이 세상 속에서 반복되는 슬픔이 제하려 Peace. 수많은 알수 없는 길 속에 희미한 빛은 어쩌 언제나 언제까지라도 함께할 거야 다시 만나 나의 세계 Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. Give it up for Tiffany.
Everybody, once again for Jeff for digging into my soul and letting me share. Thank you guys. Have a good night. For anybody who's traveled, be safe. Make sure you don't lose your passports or anything. I love you. Feed yourselves. Be careful. Okay, thank you so much for everybody who came too. I know there's so many people here tonight. Thank you so much.